Hey chat, welcome back. How's it going? Alright, making sure that works. Making sure that's all good to go. And I've done what I needed to do, so we are back until the end of the evening. Man, I'm so ready for not only Wilds, but next week I'm also excited for Genshin's update, and I get to actually pull for Shalonen maybe, if I want her. There's a large chance I want Shalonen. There's an equally large chance I might want people who are on the banner after or shortly after. Yeah. What are they playing? Whoa. Alright. Let me just post my go lives. Let me get my lobby code too. Create. On ID only. Automatic. I forgot how cool my character looks in this game. Not gonna lie. I know I played last week and I probably said the same thing. I look kinda sick. I look kinda cool. We are back with PC Lobbies. Come through. I almost had a dyslexic moment. Oh, jeez. We might need to... Do I just need to reboot up Monster Hunter every single time? Like, what's going on here? Task Manager? I just boot it up and scare it? I think I had to boot it up and scare it. Wow. I pulled up Task Manager and it was like, oh yeah, right, we're supposed to be not crazy fast. Adamantine Charm, what? We had bullied a Tigrex last time, got it. I'm gonna keep Task Manager up because I don't trust it. But I will be hopping into General Channel on... Nope, I'm gonna be hopping into Stream Chat on my Discord server. I'm gonna have to go through and rate the, Oh, jeez. Why is it so bad? What happened? Nope, we're not gonna change snow quality to highest. Hold on, game. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up Task Manager again and see what exactly is happening. There's a lot of high power usage. What is our highest? Graphics? That makes sense. What about memory? Alright, let's close out of anything unnecessary. Just... Nope, wait, hold on. Let me save my, Let me share this on Twitter. Copy, paste. What happens if I pull this up? There's so many. I'm looking at a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Alrighty, let me get this lobby posted. right? Nope. Copy session ID. We'll see if this works. How's it going, Grish?
It be going.
Is this really the session ID? I don't trust this game.
Why would anyone ever trust anything?
Well, it really is, huh? I'm gonna be posting the session ID in the Discord. There is that for you.
I will get to it momentarily when I'm not getting chewed on by a Glavernus.
Boo. How's it going, though?
It's going. Glad the work week's over.
Yeah. I was prepping and getting around for events coming up. Our tickets for MagicCon came in. I also need to... You might have heard it earlier, but I have the intense urge to build decks finally. Like, ADHD procrastination has kicked in. To the point...
It's great having a combo of both. The ADHD and the procrastination at the same time.
Oh, that's just a part of it, I think. It's like, I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it. We have 6 hours? I'm gonna do it right now. Luckily, it's a little bit more than 6 hours, but my brain is like, ah, yes, we need to absolutely jump on this, and we're building, like, 3 to 5 decks.
Want something making?
Well, that was lame. I've had that happen 5 or 6 times with the Glavernus, where with a party of randos, it does the Beyblade attack and just KOs everyone.
Where it just wipes out everybody?
Yeah, like 4 wipes simultaneously and the hunt's just done.
That's very funny. Not for you, unfortunately, but I mean,
I find it mildly entertaining.
Alright, what is the set bonus that this gives? I'm just gonna trust old me when it's like, hey, you wanted this, you need this. And I have like 13 different things that are wishlisted, but I have no clue what I was doing.
Here's a question. I'm on PC. Hey, that does work.
What's up?
Oh, your lobby code, or because I'm on PC, I can in fact do the Control-C, Control-V, just paste it into the field.
That's why the reason I was so confused is because in the pause menu there was a copy room to clipboard, and I was like, I don't know if this is exactly what it means.
Well, I know some games they block your clipboard items from being brought in because you can actually do some game exploits.
I was gonna say that makes sense because you could bypass some of the command stuff. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest, actually.
And not every game is as lenient as Skyrim, where they just give you a terminal that you can execute commands in for free.
Right. How's the hunts going, though? What, I'd imagine not too much has changed.
Not really. Currently, I'm grinding Acidic Cleverness for the armor and the bow.
Okay.
The bow, so that I have another elemental type other than fire to play around with. And I need the armor because I'm at I'm trying to remember what the variant is. The Valhazak variant.
Yep.
And its effluvium is very, very potent.
Yeah, Black Veil Val is a little ridiculous.
You quite literally grapple onto it to try and do a tenderizing attack, and it just kills you instantly.
Yep. I believe Effluvium Res does help if you have any of those charms.
Well, this armor with the charm, I should have max level.
Okay.
So I'm trying to complete the set so that I can get the Glaver, I'm trying to remember what they call it, the Glaverness Essence that boosts the maximum light skill.
Yeah. If I move slowly, the game doesn't know that it's choppy. I didn't want to talk to the board, I wanted to... But yeah, I did learn a thing, by the way. That being... It seems like Capcom was aware of issues and concerns about armor sets and stuff in Wilds with the weapon swapping, and I guess the way it sounds is that offensive skills will be tied to the weapons themselves, and defensive skills will be tied to the armor.
Interesting.
And a lot of people are like, okay, what does that look like? What about speed sharpening or quick sheath? Are those like are those tied to the weapons or armors? But we'll need to like obviously just wait and see how they do it. But I'm very curious to see how it pans out, because it makes it sound like they don't want people who are running melee to like be afraid of running bowguns and bows.
Right. I had messaged you the other day and we're talking about just toying around in my head of what particular weapon sets to run.
Mm-hmm.
And entirely my shy away from bowguns was, well, if it's Blade Master sets or Gunner sets, where it's pointless to run one or the other in your weapon set because you'd have to switch armor midway through too. I don't think they give you the option to swap armor up, which just doesn't make sense in general.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it will if we ever get to Monster Hunter 2059, where we have Tony Stark nano metal armor just changes on the fly.
Hey, listen. That's magic. Let magic handle it. No, honestly, of the, speaking of the Marvel set magic cards, the, like, Iron Man one was the least impressive in my opinion.
Oh, agreed. Sure. I'm trying to remember what his ability was offhand, but I do remember thinking, he's...
Is fairly similar to a lot of other ones, notably... Oh, there are a couple different Is It Artifact Matters commanders, where it's like, hey, sacrifice an artifact, get something higher, or play something from hand for free that's equal.
Yep.
Well, as soon as you are good, you can throw up the quest and I will be hopping in.
Sure. Yeah, and I did not realize that arena quests were not infinite in version 2.
Not what?
They're not infinite. Once you do them, they disappear off your quest board.
Really?
Yeah, because I did the one for Acid Glaverness and it's just gone. I cannot do it anymore.
Because I feel like it should... I'll have to tinker with it, because I feel like there should be a way to, like, redo them. Otherwise, it's just, oh, you got a C rank, good luck.
Yep.
Be forever C. Alright, what was I doing? Like, I know I was... I forgot that I had, like, some wild Safi Jiva builds that I was trying to do or something. Because I have one insect glaive with, I would say, a sizable portion of purple sharpness, and then I have another with like 50% affinity. And I don't know which one's better. I do like crits. We're gonna go with the crits one. And what are my decorations? What do we got here? Oh, I'm so jealous of my account on PC because I have a single attack jewel plus.
I'm trying to remember what the jewel was that I was after.
We're just gonna do that, I think, right?
Oh, resistor jewel. One resistor jewel away from having a full set.
What is Tenderizer? Wax, okay, Crit Pro. I don't know what I was doing, because I clearly have, like, Nullifies Cold, and I'm like, I don't need that. Why would I need that, actually? We'll do that. I don't need crit. Speeds up 10 recovery. That's on my... No, we're not gonna do that either. What's the current quest for? It's for the acidic?
Yes.
Okay. I'm very confused about what's going on my screen because I see that like some of my skills have a square with a hole in them. And I don't know what that's about.
I do not either.
We will put this attack jewel on, and then... I don't think we want the glider mantle, honestly.
Probably not a
I guess we want the glider mantle on, because I just realized I don't have the challenger mantle. Or not the challenger mantle, the one that lets you tank hits. So maybe that's what I was working on before.
A Vitality Mantle will let you tank to an extent.
Vitality Mantle doesn't stop knockbacks, though.
True.
And that specifically was what I was going for with, I think in both builds that I had, honestly.
It looks like you don't have Vitality alongside your so you can equip it.
Right. But you are aware that the jewels on mantles are only only work when they're put on, correct?
Correct, because I have mine kitted out with Destroyer jewels.
Yep.
So when I throw my Vitality Mantle on, I suddenly get a huge boost to Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Because that just seemed like it made sense.
Throttle, Hungerless... Extends duration of some effects. I'm just like re-familiarizing myself with what these were.
How I'm gonna feel if I pick up Rise again. I have to figure out everything that I have and where I'm at.
Oh yeah, the like the wire bug skill specifically, it's like, oh. I don't know about that one. Satiated expert jewels. What is my expert level at? I realize I don't think... If I've got 50% crit, I really don't need anything beyond Tenderizer.
I did not realize there was an overlook that the Bay and Wildspire Wings.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just running around the town at the moment. Where apparently if you keep going up, there's a overlook balcony that looks down at the beach at the edge of the ancient forest,
Hmm.
the Wildspire Wastes, and the bay that's right next to the town.
We are not in the same space. Got it. I thought you were talking about Celiana for a second. I'm like,
Nope, I keep forgetting the name of the location. Actually a little frustrating. I keep getting dumped back into the original town, not Celiana, which is weird.
Yeah, I feel like acidic glavnus, honestly, does not hit the same as some of the other subspecies.
It's basically just Glavnus with a different elemental type.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
I don't even think it is. It's not a different element, right? It is just a defense drop, is what it does. Or no?
Yeah, if you get hit with the acid, it drops your defense.
Okay. Yeah,
Like you said, technically not an element. I believe its bow does thunder damage, though.
strange, but that's not unusual, I guess. How a lot of weapons have a hidden element associated with them.
Right, it's kind of like the Nargacuga bow is doing water damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to run to the card shop real quick because I need to mail out some stuff for somebody tomorrow. Because me and somebody back in Ohio are making some trades.
That's a long distance trade.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, Glavinus, how's it going?
Oh, did it dump you right in?
Yeah. I forgot how fast this bug was. It's gonna be... Oh, weird. I have both attack up and attack down right now. It's gonna be really weird seeing how Insect Glaive is changing because of the, it's not gonna have the ability to helicopter anymore.
Yeah, that will be different. I promise I'm on my way. Help me out on the other side of it. That would be a great time to start.
Keep him busy. How's it going?
Good time.
This is my, oh jeez. There was some frames. This is absolutely my, critical build, and the point where, like, I'm aiming for 90% of my attacks to be crit. Garen. Turf War. Oh, the frames. Oh, the frames. I thought we had resolved. Yeah, I thought we had resolved this issue, but apparently not.
Okay, that's enough roaring now, thank you. I'm gonna nickname this one Rory.
Rory?
Yeah.
I would like to be not on the ground, thank you.
Ow! That was only slightly changed.
I saw what was happening, and I was like, you know what? I need to be in the air right now.
That was kind of my thought, too. But I guess I did not clear the height that I thought that I did.
Alright, Acidic Glavenus does have some different sword attacks, which are kind of cool.
It tends to go for the spin attacks and the jabs more than I say as I get hit with one. Or it tends to go for the jabs and slashes more than for regular Glavernus where it does the overhead tail slams.
Mm-hmm. Which I like the tail slams. It feels really, really satisfying when you weave in and out of them. I'm really not trying to pick up these smoke nuts game.
Which I almost feel like that was a missed opportunity that they could have taken to have done variants of the Glavernus where it's a different combat style, or have like regular Glavernus great sword style attacker.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, for acidic, do it as more like a longsword style, as far as how their attacks, tails are stylized. I get why they reuse the vast majority.
They need a dual blade Glavenus.
Yeah.
Although there kind of already is several different monsters that imitate a couple different weapons. I know Glavenus is the clearest one. I'm trying to remember who. I believe there was for sure another monster who also did that. These tails would be great. Damage. Good break. The first part was not, but then the second part, its tail did break off.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, you gotta die. Oh look, it's your friend!
Yeah, let's get out of touch.
Alright, all is well in the world because, I got interrupted out of it, and it allowed me to get a mantle, so. Oh yeah, we're gonna
like...
definitely need to figure out this. What's up?
Oh, I feel like World is very forgiving as far as giving out mantles, at least for me.
I think that World is better than some of the older games, but I think that Rise specifically is very, very generous with mantles. To the point where I've seen people get like 2 or 3 consistently and be like, how do we feel about this game?
See, like, Glavenus, I had 3 mantles for Glavenus before I even decided to farm.
Like 2.
It was just random encounters.
Oh, we've broken off a lot of it, haven't we?
Yeah, I've been hitting it with arc shots. Do a lot of damage to its spine. And I keep hitting it with that thing.
That felt kind of cool. Oh yeah, there's no rest for the wicked. Insect Glaive is definitely a weird monster in the sense that, like, you, do your attacks while on the monster instead of doing a finisher. But it works out very well. Like, obviously you can still do the weapon finisher, but it works out well because Glavin, or any monster in general, honestly, doesn't want to let you finish it, it feels like. Like, the amount of times I've completed a mount by just not... Yeah, every time the monster roars, frame rate's tank.
Yeah, I'd say that GPU is struggling. Do you have everything turned right now?
I can turn it lower, I think, slightly.
Yeah, I would throw everything right down on the lowest it'll go. 'Cause I don't even think that GPU you have supports the frame generation stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the fancy tiger.
Nope, it's just angry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Let's be angry at the...
I would like the second monster part. Like, I just need one more part, please. Oh, we got the one we needed. I'm a little hesitant to move in there.
That's why I'm just spamming Dragon Piercer into the spray.
Oh,
Apparently, the broken monster part is stopping Dragon Piercer.
Oh, there is so much event. There's so much stuff happening. Oh, hi, Devil Joe. Yeah, that makes sense as to why my frame rate tanked all of a sudden. That makes a lot of sense. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Yeah, chew on the lavins. Happy to let you chew on the lavins. Chew on it.
Yeah, Glavinus is getting out.
And that was so early.
Alright, so we're gonna have to turn down, like, a lot of different stuff. There's some things that I'm just like, I don't know what, oh, nope. I still got hit. That's so sad. Yeah, fun fact, staying on the ground was in fact the play. Oh, please. Thank you.
I'm wishing I had my dragon right now.
I don't think you could have reasonably expected this to happen.
This seems to happen more often than you think.
I'd say it's a 50-50, whether you get a Seething or Savage. But both of them are known as the Invader monster, that is absolutely for sure. Oh jeez, welcome back, Joe. It's so aggressive, it's so angry. Lavinus roaring would have gotten me very maimed if I had not had my mantle on.
I'm glad I failed off that cliff. This Devil Joe is relentless.
Oh yeah. It wanted me.
Lavernus is saying, yep, nope.
Angry Joe? Angry Pickle gotcha?
Angry Pickle. Well, he keeps getting me with the dragon breath there.
Oh yeah.
It has far more range than you think.
Actually, how do we feel? Do I have... Yeah. Get out of here. Please. Yeah, watch out, he's here.
Of course, my stamina ran out. That was not the one I wanted to try on. Okay.
I feel like the Glavenus is trying to get away from the Joe just as much as we are.
I feel like the Glavenus keeps leaving and then yelling behind him, "Stop following me!"
That is absolutely what I'm feeling, at least. Oh, I'm getting breath.
Devil Joe is faster than I am.
Okay. Just gonna sharpen my weapon all the way over here. I was gonna say, you're living very dangerously trying to grapple to his face.
I did not even want to grapple to his face, he just happened to move his face into my grapple.
Oh, wait. Nice. Yeah. Just live. Live.
As soon as I saw his mouth open, I knew it was screwed.
I should have specified if you had if we just needed to sheath our weapons and dive whenever we were in danger because it was able to be captured. Like right at the end there, it went into capture mode. Okay. That's fine.
So that was a thing.
Yeah, we definitely got invaded, that's for sure. Let me see here. If that's where we're at. Subtitles, head armor. Alright, let's do these advanced.
Stupid.
Low ambient inclusion, low volume rendering. Capsule AO off.
Oh, your texture quality's on high resolution too. That may cause issues.
Oh, maybe.
Because that's the DLC texture pack that requires ray tracing and all that.
I'm gonna run to the. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the main menu real quick. Completely had that one gloss over my head.
Yeah, that will that will make you struggle.
Let's open Steam again real quick. I was like, man, it feels like I changed all my settings and it's just nothing. But that would do it.
Well, you should be able to turn that one off in your graphics settings. I'm pretty sure that that's the DLC texture pack.
It was grayed out on in-game, so I'm assuming I have to just boot it up and do it from main menu. And let's check here. Options. Display. What's the difference between full and 1024?
Good question. Which one uses less VRAM might be the better answer to that question.
Well, high resolution uses 6.16. Full uses 4.33. And 1024 is, so there's 256, 512, 1024, and then full, and then high res. I'm gonna try 1024. We'll see if that works, and I won't mess with these other settings then. Save settings. Maybe that has resolved our issues. We'll see. But yeah, I think I like this idea of this, a little bit of a break to reset and re-gear my expectations towards, like, other consoles that I'm working on. Because I think I'm going to need to do that with, Rise as well. Because I have Rise on Switch, and I know people who have Rise on Switch and need to work their way through it. But I also know people who have it on PC, which, you have it on PC, correct?
I have it on both. I put all my time into it on Switch, but I do have it on both.
Okay.
And for some weird reason now my booty is following me around. It has never done that.
Search for session via session ID. Paste. Yeah, I don't know how helpful open lobby for Monster Hunter World will be, given the age of the game, but I think it'll help out a lot for moving towards other games.
Oh, that lobby that you did create is technically still open.
Yeah, I just joined it.
Alright. I didn't know if you were trying to make a new one or not.
No, I was trying to join from the code that I had posted earlier. Alright, I loaded in, by the way, to Celiana, and it's amazing. So, maybe we were onto something.
Yeah, the high-res texture pack for sure. Not easy. Forget that mini.
I'm never sure what triggers it, because it feels random whether it triggers the this one or the other one. But we're so close to popping off the machine.
I think my big issue with it is it feels like it's an arbitrary task to get items, essentially.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, it's just like, I mean, I guess, sure, I'll do this.
I feel like it's players with it because it was hard to get some of these items. Or they had to spend time farming to get money to make mega potions or something like that. Let's just give them.
I kind of see where you're coming from, but I think that, like, it's still, it definitely does not take the grind out of Monster Hunter, it feels. It just makes, like, it easier to have a stockpile of stuff for the actual hunts. So, like, I think it gives you a ton of... Well, let's see what it gives you. Because I know for sure, like, it gives life powder and dust of life and stuff like that, as well as gourmet tickets and whatnot. Armor spheres is a good one too, honestly. Yeah, I got 50 ancient potions from that, which, like, I'm glad I don't have to go out and bully more Kelby.
And you got some baked.
Got some what?
Baked yams.
Yeah. Yamming it
That's
up.
my favorite part of the entire thing. Is the handlers throwing in yams.
Alright, guild alchemy. Let's bump these up. See if we get anything spicy. I was gonna say, if we get an attack jewel, though, on this account and not the other account, I'm gonna scream. I'll be very sad. Blast jewel. Take all. I'm very sad.
Okay, so I jumped into the mini game and it went straight into the fancy.
I am the proud owner of 3 attack jewels on this account and a whole 0 attack jewels on my PlayStation account. Sure, game. Sure. I'm not sad. How many... So I have a couple different full blooms. Oh, I forgot there were guiding land stuff. And then I have... Okay, cool. I was keeping track of, like, what materials I had and didn't have and where my guiding lands were at and stuff. Huh. Well, are you attempting a Glavenus again? And if so, I do have a optional quest that'll give me a thing for it.
Yep, I will. I'm just finishing up the Steamworks minigame here.
Yeah. New requests. Cool. He's got more for me. I completely forgot about the Linian Researcher and the whole, like, photo mode quests.
Not gonna lie, I forgot about that too.
And honestly, like, some of the rewards that it gives aren't bad. Like, I think it gives Celestial Wyvern prints and stuff like that.
Man, there's just not a way to tell which button is the correct order. I know it puts the number up top, but that's for the one you just did.
Yeah, it is completely random. The only time you know is the cat minigame where the cats jump, because they'll jump in the right order.
I partially hate that.
It is very, like, that's why I just do the fast version, because it is just completely up to random chance. Let's go to Central Camp.
I guess I was where the fast version.
Like a use all immediately version? Alrighty. I do like this Poogie outfit so much. The Cosmic Pig is also very good.
Man, this is a long game.
It is as long as you have the resources for. So if it's been a while since you've been there, you have a bunch of...
I have 240 natural fuel.
Oh, The next time it explodes, by the way, like the, how close are you to maxing out?
Getting there.
Because I think it goes from like a yellow to an orange to a red, and then it goes maxed out.
It's on red right now.
Okay. The next time you get in there after it, like, ultimates, you can change the output level to do 100 at a time instead of 10 at a time. The issue is it resets all progress you have, though, so it's not worth it while you're at red. But if you adjust the output, you can set it to normal output or 10 times output.
There we go. That took forever.
Alright, where... We are back again in the Rotten Vale.
That gave me 8. Penalty.
Yeah.
Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program before I get distracted with the game.
There you are.
No, that's the way of life. Like, Dave the Diver has a lot of that happening, where it's like, this is a neat minigame. I'm gonna dedicate, like, half an hour to an hour of figuring out this farming sim, or there's a casino that I can play, or, etc., etc., and it's like, wait, this is a diving game. I'm supposed to fish. Hold on a second. How do we feel about player number? What does our sets look like? Monkey.
Quest is post.
I have one up.
Oh, you?
Yeah. It is a capture quest. Well, now I'm confused. Now I want to check something. I cannot check something. Remind me when we're back. I want to check my map so that I can check my guiding lands level.
Guess I am not aware of what the guiding.
You are not aware of what the guiding lands is. You'll learn about it when you're older, when your master rank's a little higher. But for now, let's make you a little bit more survivable. I like these. I like the super thick top loaders.
And I'm still trying to figure out what world I'm gonna do with that generous patron card that I acquired.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just existing in a magnetic hard shell.
I would say if it is one of the random ones... Hello, Odo. If it's one of the random ones, either move it now or hold on to it for a while.
Pretty sure it was one of the random bonus cards.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I cannot see it having that high
price point, yeah.
price tag, other than it being completely random and very limited.
Especially because the rest of those versions, like the rest of its versions, are not that.
Yeah, they're only like $10. There's actually only one other printing. And this one is just a full art version of that. Or extended, sorry. So there's a fancier version of the card, that's it.
Oh, my easy mouse.
Odo's behind us too.
That's fine. Better than a Devil Go.
I would take Odo over Devil Go.
It's a little disconcerting that the Fulgur Anjanath is directly above us. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a droplet here. Oh, it took so long for that to happen. I did not expect that.
As a bow main, I really like monsters that have very long.
Just looking straight down the muzzle, huh?
Yep. It doesn't matter that you're walking towards me with an alpha gate. I'm just gonna shoot the Dragon Piercer right now. It is extremely satisfying. The longer profile monsters compared to the shorter ones. It just feels like you don't do nearly as much damage on them.
Right, you need to go for different attacks if you're doing shorter monsters, or some monsters just benefit more.
Yep. It's really fun with monsters like the Seething and regular Physical Dice, or because they spin around fast enough that you can time it right, do the Dragon Piercer, and they spin around while it's going through them and double up on damage on them.
Okay.
I've only pulled that off a couple of times, but it's really satisfying.
Get over there, my guy?
I'm good. I still have my
Oh, you're revive, yep.
yep.
Either way, I highly recommend healing a little bit.
So I threw out my hand.
Yeah, there's definitely something very satisfying about flying in between the monsters' like attacks. This should be a mount, right? Maybe if I don't whip it. Ow. I would like to hit your back, please. Thank you. There's the mount. If I didn't whiff like 4 attacks in a row, I might have been on him a little sooner. That's tough. He turned at the last minute. I like it when they just have, like, these are very clearly moments designed to Clutch Claw them.
Yep.
And I'm like, but what if damage instead? And I know that's probably not, you gotta go the other way. I guess you don't gotta go the other way. I've been proven very wrong.
You did not know that you could do that?
I just expected it to throw you off on the way up.
It does, but it throws you up. Guess how I found that one?
Your accident. Oh, Odo's back.
I always hate when you see it coming and you push to dodge, but you're up against a ledge and it just holds you in place.
Yeah, it's like, did you want to dive off of a cliff here? I think you did.
I also hate these birds.
Oh, hello, Folder Engineer. Sure, game. It's a party.
Party.
I've whipped so many attacks because I think that Glavenus is actually closer than they actually are. Glavy is gone, thankfully. Grish is gone, unfortunately.
I may or may not have gotten stuck in between the Otogoron, the cliff, and the Fulgur, and just could not move because the models were all too close.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna get my stuff back here in a second. It'll be good. Not good. I landed, and by the time I realized what was happening, he was doing his Beyblade attack.
They're ripped, man.
It unfortunately did rip quite a bit of skin off. I think tail is close.
Otogoron is
Alright, I'm gonna grab on this time while it's jumping across the map. Alright, should we go now? Actually, I wonder if acidic Glavenus is a way to make it so that it's easier to get Glavenus tails. Because its tail spike can break off during any phase, I think. Or I'm just wrong.
it's just a part break, I believe, on it. Or sever.
Yeah, but Glavenus propers only breaks off if you hit it enough times while in fire mode.
Right, for this one, it has to not be in acid mode, because the acid's like a tail casing on it. You have to break that before you get damage.
Jeez.
I need to remember I can do a bunch of damage.
Sometimes it loves doing this attack, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that time it was a double.
Sometimes it does the double, sometimes it does the single slam, followed by spinner. Same wind-up animation.
Yep. There's a high chance I go down here. Nope, we're good.
Wow. How did I miss all of those clickers?
Listen, sometimes you question it, sometimes you don't. I'm just gonna go up the other way. I missed way too many bugs.
I didn't get high enough on his body to make the jump.
Oh, what was... Oh, jeez. That's the first time I had actually, like, been present for his acid spew attack. Like, where he, like, flings it all over.
Oh yeah. Did he just go back the way that he came?
Yep.
He jumped up the cliff, saw the Fulgur, said, "Not today."
Actually, if he's like this... Good slide.
It'd actually be nice if the heroes could actually paralyze instead of just trap.
Case in point.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Maybe we should not be standing. I guess that was me. Oh, I've seen that attack. I guess I've just never seen it with the acid tail? That doesn't seem right. I was like, I know what is happening and I want no part. You can stay over there. Alright, let's take off this. It seems a little angry.
Really? Twice in a row?
I'm gonna go for the tail card. Wherever it be. Directly under them, I think? Yeah, pretty much.
I did not even pay attention. Yeah.
Ah, you get an acidic tail from it, not a regular tail edge. There goes that theory down the drain. How do you feel about the Rotten Vale as a whole?
I like the aesthetic, the miasma.
Yeah?
I mean, technically the armor I have on right now makes you immune to it, but it is a pain to have to plan for it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't plan for it. I'm like, I'm just not gonna get hit. Alright, we're gonna cap it. Can I get in front of it with this shock trap? Not to a point where I'm comfortable with it. But no, I don't want a cool drink. Well, maybe actually. Hold on.
Like, oh, you got it.
I was like, it's fine if I whiff the easy shock trap. I can always just get the other one. Or you have the other one, I think.
I had the other one and a regular shock trap.
Oh yeah, I always, like, if it's not an Elder Dragon, I stay strapped with both Pitfalls and Shocks.
Oh, that's right. Elder Dragons aren't they
Correct. Which is a very funny statement when you take into account the fact that Kieran is in fact an Elder Dragon.
True.
I remember seeing a clip of somebody and they're like, they were setting up a trap and the person was like, no, don't use trap. And they're like, why? And they're like, because it's an Elder Dragon. And they're like, it's a horse? Question mark?
Yep.
But it's definitely weird that some monsters can absolutely get captured and other monsters can absolutely not get captured. What's the other one? I think it's Zinogre. It's either Zinogre or Rajang, but one of them is immune to shock traps while in an enraged state.
Interesting.
But is like, I don't know if they're immune to pitfall traps or not, but one of them, the shock trap, like, sends them into their enraged state after they get out of it. Like, it charges them up.
Yep. Okay, so I need one more Cortex. Well, apparently I can't get, or I've never seen the material for the Rarity 11 Acid Gladness.
What is it now? Is it a weapon or is it a... It was a bow, right?
Yeah, to her Acidic Arrow 2, I believe it's called. It needs a glavenus mantle, 3 spine shells, a hard fang, and then a mystery component. I don't know if I can get it. Which made me mildly disappointed.
Let me see if I have any bows. Alright, I do have one, so... Let's see... You said, Acidic Arrow 2?
Yep.
The bottom one? Like the bottom material?
The top item, or top material.
Oh, it is a Valhazak Hard Claw.
So the monster I have to fight. God. The monster I am actively farming the gear for.
Yep.
Got it.
It's usually how it goes, right?
I guess. Yeah, either way I need... Yeah, for the bow, I need 4 hard fang... hard fang, spine shell. What an after. 4 hard fangs.
How many spines and fangs do you have?
Currently 0.
Oh. Did you just get to, Acidic 1?
Yeah, I had enough to forge the acidic.
Okay.
So, the armor. I'm just doing a running total in my head of how many changes. I need 1 more cortex, 6 more hard fangs, 2 things with acid.
I'm still so confused when I look at my, like, what weapons I had, what I was building and stuff. I think I had fully committed on Insect Glaive in this game. Well, let's see.
Well, I like having my fancy bow. I should switch it back to one that does fire damage. That would serve me far better. Grinding this particular.
I think I just got the, I think I just powered through since I was trying to get to Iceborne stuff. And went about it that way, right? Sort these by tree. Gold Ice Fellsword. To some degree, I used Greatsword. I think I intended to do Lance, but never did. Swax. A little bit of Swax and a little bit, yeah, it was a full-on charge blade. Cool. Alrighty, let's see what this quest is. I'm assuming more of the same.
Yeah, I threw the capture one back up.
You were like, this one seems easier to deal with.
Yes, it.
Have you used your vouchers on it or no?
I guess the question here is which vouchers?
Like when you go to sign up for a quest, you know how the little tickets show up and it's got like so many out of 5 that you can have?
I actually did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, go to quit out of the quest real quick. And if you go to join any quest, right after the multiplayer page where it's like, hey, how many players and should you set a passcode? It's the camp, and then after the camp, right before, like on the accept this quest page, you can see the vouchers at the bottom. have it up on my screen right now as well, so you can see.
Okay. Use a lucky voucher and poster joy.
It increases the amount of rewards that you get.
Ah.
And you can get, 1 per day, except for when events are happening, which is 2 per festival. Which honestly, I think every time I've logged in, there's been a festival, so I've always gotten 2 tickets a day.
I guess it should have been used.
But now you know. I had forgotten before I had gotten on today again with this insect glaive, but I have the little charm on it from the Resident Evil event. So it's got a little tofu block on it that you can see.
And person spawns away from the tree.
It'll be fine.
That's okay, I'll faint at least once.
Nah, we got this. 0 faints, we're gonna use all of our items. But the tofu, when you do like a attack out of it, it does a weird like little noise where it's like, oh yeah, took that one right on the chin. I am off to the best start that I've had yet. Oh, he's gonna go right down the tunnel at me. Yep. Unfortunate.
Wouldn't it be great if you could set them right off?
I enjoy the hunt, actually.
Hey, Alright.
Stop roaring. That's how I felt with T-Rex. And T-Rex has a subspecies that is all about roars, and it's like, man, I would love some peace and quiet right now. Time to get the shinies.
Neither of them anything that I need.
I mean, one of them is guaranteed to be an Otogaron thing, so absolutely not for that one.
Those were both large wyvern tears.
I'd forgotten that little shortcut was there. Alright. The birds got in my way, but it was fine, because I needed the material that the bug gave me from them. Yeah, the ability to all of a sudden just be not on the ground, very nice. I like that a lot.
Hello, great heroes.
I fell off. I was gonna say, use the jaw, so we do have to break its face. A non-zero amount of times.
Interestingly, that's one of the easier parts to break them.
Well, that's not good. I'm gonna take a sip of my soda. Let's go! Paralyzed! Oh no! Paralyzed! Cool. Oh yeah, this runs so much better on mid-quality graphics as opposed to the highest. Believe it or not.
Fun fact, frame rate is far more important than graphics now.
Well, I had it prioritizing frame rate, but I didn't realize that I also had it on new DLC setting mode. Oh, hello, Odo, please. I'm trying to attack that monster. Don't give it back. Give it back, please.
Of course I was killed by the Odo.
Hey, grab some traps on the way. Well, oh, I'm on the Glavenus. I thought that I was on the Odo for a second. Okay, well, he keeps murdering Glavenus, so... Yeah.
I feel the opposite of how that
I don't think so, because I believe Odo Garan was like the apex of this area, right? I know it's hard to tell because of Odo being DLC, or not Odo, Glavenus being DLC. But I think that's how this is supposed to work.
I thought that Radovan was the apex.
No, Radovan is weaker than Odo Garan. Which I believe is evidenced by the fact that Odo Garan has an alternate form. Radovan does not. I guess, I don't know. Radovan's weird because I don't count Uragan as an alternate, like a subspecies, because I am so used to Uragan existing and Radovan not.
Fair enough. I just turned around and was suddenly met with a flying plane.
Spooky. I think that Glavenus can say the same, honestly.
That is true.
Oh.
Just gotta remind myself at least this one does not breathe fire. I don't have to keep rolling.
I rolled a little bit too early. I was trying to roll through the roar. There's homeboy attacking. Alright, there's face break.
That took me out now.
Did you have defense drop or no?
I probably did, considering that one shot.
I would like red essence, please, game. Oh, that's the sword attack. Man, Insect Glaive is such a cool weapon.
I came very close to fainting here again.
Alright, well, I'm on. Should be going out.
I think one of the only things I don't like about the Rotten Veil is there's so many things hanging from the ceiling that you cannot drop on the monster. I just instinctively want to shoot them to drop them on top of them.
Oh. Alright, when we get to the next area, I'm gonna go for a wolfing. Man, seeing how how slow I drink potions in this makes me really, really, miss speed eating. Hi, buddy. How's it going? Oh, it's angry now. That's why. Okay. I didn't think it was angry when I had left. Yeah, so you don't know where I am. You don't know what's hitting you at all.
It's also probably quite confused there because it was stunning every time that it would start.
What's that?
Oh, I kept hitting it with a slinger bomb, which might have been part of it.
That makes sense. Let's just do this. Oh, I have one of those. Okay.
running to me because I was hiding in a corner.
Well, good enough. It's running into a corner. Like it should be lows.
It always has more reach than reach.
Yeah. Part of me is like, can I just jump up there with Insect Glade? I think the answer is no.
Considering it'll let you cheese it with the slinger.
I do really like, by the way, the like just regular battle theme in this area. Ah, the bird got in the way. Tried to get out of the way of that giant attack there, but did not work.
I'm dead.
You were all good.
I'm also realizing that I'm wearing this armor set and I don't think I've spent any armor spears on, which may be part of my issue.
That would probably help out at least a little bit. Did you get any of the rewards you needed from the breaks, though?
I got one vortex.
Okay.
Yeah, let me throw some armor spears on you. I don't know how late you're planning on streaming.
Oh, I just knocked over a stack of cards. Plan to go for at least... Let's see here. My phone is missing. I found my phone. It is... Yeah, I plan to at least go for another 15 minutes or so we can try one more hunt and see how it do. Once you've, upgraded some pieces.
I conveniently have 42 heavy armor spears, so that makes it very simple.
Thank you, Steamworks. And I'm going to refill up on some of the heals that I've used. And honestly, the glider mantle doesn't help me out that much, so I'll try for a little bit more survivability too. Cool. And with that being the case, let me see. Alatreon, huh? Oh right, that's what I was gonna check. Map. Boop. 2s and 4s, but my max is 6, okay. Let me check something else too. Not have any investigations for what we need, so I will hop into the quest. I was like, maybe there's a chance that we have an investigation that would be a little bit easier. But what was the numbers on your gear?
Oh, I actually did not pay attention to the significant boost.
Because, yeah, I was getting hit, and I'm like, this isn't bad, but I'm also, like, I'm extremely paranoid when it comes to monster hunting, where I never want to be below half health, because you don't know what can happen.
I need to get far better at bow.
At bow or bow gun?
Bow specifically.
Bow specifically.
Yeah, because I continuously forget that it's an option. I just try to do a standard dodge or
Oh, the bow evasion or whatever?
yeah, where you have your bow throwing to the left, right, or back. It actually functions as a perfect dodge.
And it helps you with your bow level too, right?
Yes, it increases. Chart. I believe if you get a perfect dodge with it, it increases automatic. Mostly because I have never gotten a perfect dodge.
Probably why you would enjoy the Nargacuga set then, because of the evade extension. Because I would assume, similar to evade extender, like in just regular armor sets, that it probably increases your perfect timing for that too.
I actually wouldn't have thought of that. Which is weird for me, because I think it's kind of...
You said it's weird for you, why?
So it's weird for me because I think of outside the box.
Alright, let's go now.
Oh yeah, that did way less damage to me.
Let's go.
Why I bothered dodging it and just shoot.
That's how I felt with the Rojang attacks, with the Furious Rojang earlier, because I was like, I don't know why I keep dodging left or right, when I clearly know that it will hit me no matter what direction those ways I go. I need to go forward or backwards, one or the other. I also like the changes that sharpening will have Monster Hunter Wilds.
And sharpen them.
Like how when you every stroke of the sharpener increases your sharpness until it's complete.
Interesting.
Which means if you roll out of it, like if you're gonna get hit by a big attack, then you retain whatever sharpness was made, which is super useful. I like that a lot.
I guess now that I think of it, for being able to sharpen on not a new thing, you could do that right.
Oh, sharpening on the secret?
Yeah, you could do that on your
Oh yeah. Like, Palamute was honestly a little overtuned compared to the Raider Riders in this game.
I'm still not to the point where I can get them.
It's fine. But this is setting very good. Oh, I think it's going down, maybe? I don't want to be out there. Maybe not. Maybe I fibbed. It's over by you now. Alright, now it's down.
I was gonna ask how you guys are enjoying yourself.
She has finished it and can now engage with the lore community. She's very, very excited about that. There are still some like side quests here and there to do and stuff, but overall she really enjoyed it from what I understand. Which there was a lot of stuff that I was surprised about and did not expect from the game. I'm honestly surprised by how much its like discovery and progression system of like things you can do in the game feels a lot like Breath of the Wild's. Where it's like, oh, you can fly on tiles across things, or like the speedrunning strategies are developing too, and I'm very excited to see the speedrun of Zelda like tuned. I don't need your little arms, T-Rex. I need your big feet.
I'm existing in kind of a weird space right now where I just haven't been acquiring games because I'm struggling to find time to like even this, or it's find time to finish things I've already started.
Yeah. That's fair. Hello, Fulgur and Jeanette. Jeanette incoming. It reminds me of the, how they, like, I've heard of games in Japan not releasing on either weekdays or them being like released on holidays specifically or specific days so that they don't have like mass shortages of people just calling out.
Right.
I believe that happened with the Dragon Quest series, right?
Yep. No, I remember when Tears of the Kingdom came out. I actually had quite a few people. They decided that they were going to take the day off so they could play Tears of the Kingdom. Then they were pissed off on the following Monday because they took like a Friday off to play it, and they were still not done by the following week.
Oh yeah, that is a massive game.
I most definitely did not try to 100% Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, same. I do not have the patience or mental fortitude to do so. No, I remember when Breath of the Wild released, though, because that was senior year. And I did not go to sleep. I just stayed up playing on my Switch.
me with Xenoblade.
I'm gonna keep walking this direction away from the monsters so that I don't get absolutely blasted. I thought I was gonna die for a second. Alright, buddy.
Saw that one. Big one. I'm not gonna try it.
Here, there's healing right under its feet.
Yeah.
Dang, didn't make it right underneath it quick enough. But no, our time to death is much better. Our survivability has improved greatly, it feels like.
Armor spears.
Armor spheres are pretty good, so I hear. There's the feet. There's the back. Just need the head or the tail. One of the two. Please. Please, Flavinus. That'll work. No, I still cannot believe that I had not seen that the high texture graphics were on like that. I guess it wasn't much of an issue the first time I played, but I think that's because we didn't play in the Rotten Vale where there's so many particle effects and stuff happening.
Wait, there's a lot of particle effects.
And then it only got worse when Devil Joe showed up and it was like, hey, allow me to introduce Dragon Breath. And I'm like,
yeah.
no, please. Please,
well,
please,
the
no, thank
CPU
you.
is able to keep up with all of the automation. The GPU is like, I can't show this.
Yeah. Well, the other thing was that it didn't say that it was being taxed too heavily. Like, it still didn't peak above 85%.
It's more of a strength level thing.
Yeah. Big one. No, I love being a mobile helicopter, so I'm very... I don't know how Insect Glaive is gonna work moving forward. Like, obviously it's not gonna be bad or busted. Like, it's not gonna be too bad or anything like that. Because I feel like they're doing a pretty good job at balancing weapons and making each of them feel, like, good.
I hate the birds.
Hmm?
I hate the Rapidos that keep attacking
yeah.
me, trying to do so.
Really don't wanna. Alright. Parts. The heroes are good for something. Let's go.
What, 3 times in a row?
3 different hunts in a row for sure.
Yeah, they've successfully managed to. I mean, I know that they always try. Most of the time, it's not successful, at least.
Yeah.
Or they paralyze you.
Yeah, or they get us, which has happened to me with a great hero. So I'm like, oh man, come on, please. Yeah, deserved that one. I'm a little low on health. Probably fine. Alright, Now I will heal, since it's been stunned out. Oh, thank you, cat. Very good timing. I just realized, is that... Yeah, there's a great Diablo's corpse down here. Why did I say great Diablos? Cool.
Like Diablos.
Yeah, check this out. That's real trippy.
Oh yeah.
Because I've seen, like, the Legiana fall down every so often. I'm just gonna go to camp, honestly. Because I'm gonna get the trap.
Let's say I have a trap on. Oh, it's an ebony.
Yeah. I was just bullying a Gyros so that it would let me fly to base. Huh. It's been running this whole time, but I'm still able to just trap it. It is not a very fast runner. Which reminds me of...
Not a very fast limber either.
What's that?
It's not a very fast limber either.
No. It reminds me of the monsters in Rise. You can never catch up to them. Like, they like, are like, oh, I'm gonna limp for 2 or 3 steps, and then they're like, full-on sprint. I'm ahead of the next area no matter what happens.
I think part of it's because you're encouraged to... I got 1 card back, 2 card back, 3 vortex.
Very nice.
I thought you said the vouchers increase the rewards.
Buy a couple slots, it gives you like 2 or 3 extra items. Let me actually see what, as we wrap up. I'm gonna hit up the internet and actually see what the real number is. Quest voucher. Lucky vouchers double the amount of zenny you get at the end of a quest, stacking with investigation bonuses. It also allows you to get more drops as quest rewards. It guarantees receiving the max amount of quest reward boxes, which ups the chance of getting rare drops slightly. Interesting. But hopefully that was a little bit of, you should be a lot better at hunting monsters now that you have upgraded your armor set.
Yep, I figured the weapons and armor were going to be the hard part.
Yep. Because usually it's, if the hunts are taking an incredibly long time, it's either like weapon knowledge or weapon meshing. Like, oh, I know for sure that I don't click with Gunlance or Greatsword. Yep. And so I can't put out the damage that I can with either Insect Glaive, Hammer, or Charge Blade. Or it's just the weapons aren't leveled up enough or something like that.
Yep, that was enough to get me the last piece of armor I needed.
Nice. Very good.
After max upgrading all of that, when I was wearing the Astrala armor, my defense was 532.
You're probably pushing 700 now?
816.
Okay. Yeah, you are quite a bit more survivable. And then if you stack defense charms on top of that, even more so, I think.
That's actually something I need to address too, is I have no charms equipped to this armor.
Yeah, you've got a whole new world of options available now.
Yep. No, and I went with the beta armor because it has more slots.
Mm-hmm.
A little more flexible. No, I think my next thing I need to, after I get that level, or next level of bow, which I have to progress the story, is with the decorations I have to get for... Yeah, the resistor jewels, that when you have 3 of them, they nullify all elemental blight.
Yep. And you do know those are separate from the effluvium jewels, right?
Correct. Those are miasma.
Yep.
Yep, which this armor set gives me by itself. Yeah, effluvia resistance level 3 by itself.
I'm honestly wondering, it might be better to, instead of the status ailment resistance, just have like 3 slots that you dedicate to each of the elemental resistances themselves.
Oh, easily. That's far better. The issue is I have none of the other elemental resistance gens, but I do have 2 resistor gens.
Yep.
So in the meantime, that's kind of the stepping stone until I have enough rest.
And then I think that an easy quest that is probably just like a 5-minute quest or more, for where you're at, I think, let me double check. Where's his name? Oh, it was on page 1, I think. Yeah, the name's Lavazioth, I believe, gives you a lot of, like, rolls at charms, which could be, those elemental resistance charms. But let me confirm that before I give you false information. The name's Lavazioth. It is a tempered high rank, Lavazioth.
I do not have access to it.
Oh, you are not level 50, are you?
Nope. And I don't think I have access to... Or, that's a high rank.
Yes, high rank, hunter rank 50.
Right. Pretty sure my hunter rank is not high enough, but I should have access.
You are 8 levels off, so pretty soon you should have access to it. I think like every quest you're doing right now ups your hunter rank by 1. Just
Do
about.
master ranks also affect your high rank?
Yes, master ranks also up your hunter rank too.
That good.
But yeah, we are wrapping up. I think I'm gonna call it there. It feels like dedicating 5 hours to Monster Hunter might be good.
Recommend taking a nap.
Do like 2.5 and then a half hour to an hour break and then another 2.5 sounds adequate instead of the 3 and 3 that I was initially planning.
Yeah, 2 or... Well, so far as lobbies go, you haven't had a lot of traffic come.
But the option to be there is nice. I appreciate, like, I feel like I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could help you out with a couple quests, get you a decent armor set, and pass along some more info.
Hey, glad I could give you something to do.
I will be lurking, chatting Monster Hunter stuff if we get any more news, absolutely, over the weekend, but I appreciate hopping in voice chat with you.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye. I'm gonna dip out. And anybody in the stream as well, I appreciate you guys for coming on through and hanging out as well. I'm gonna be back on Monday with more Magic the Gathering. That's incorrect. I will not be here Monday. I have an appointment that I need to get to. We'll be back on Wednesday. I'm gonna be figuring out what we're gonna do. Whether we're gonna finish up some of the Atlanta stuff, or whether we're gonna play a different game. Maybe a spooky game or something. Either way, I look forward to showing up on Wednesday, 11 Central, and I hope you have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves, and as always, the most important advice I'm going to leave you guys with, remember to tell the people you care about that you love them. Bye!